Hi. Ålesund, the city on the western coast of Norway, in a fylke of Møre. Population of 40.8 thousand inhabitants. One of the few remain cities in the world built in Art Nouveau style thanks to what is the tourist center. Differs in soft climate thanks to proximity of Gulf Stream. There is a large seaport. Vigra Airport. The city of Ålesund is located between Hurenfjorden and Geiranger, entered in the UNESCO World Cultural Heritage List. Administratively, Ålesund enters in a fylke of Møre and is on 7 islands. Hessa, Asprey, Humle, I rubbed. The downtown stands on islands of Asprey and Norway, and the islands of Hesse and Oxneo occupy residential areas. The island Ellingsø, second in area, is available only by sea or on the road through the city of Skadi, where in 1987 the underwater tunnel was constructed. The area of municipality Ålesund is 93 km. Population density the 430th man/km. The city has the express sea climate with soft but windy winters. The coldest month of year, January, with an average monthly temperature of 1.3 C. The lowest temperature registered for all history of observations, only 11 C. According to a legend, Rolliner Roberti, the founder of a dynasty of princes of Normandy, the 10th century, is from the settlement of Gisk, to the northwest from Ålesund. The special city landscape of Ålesund. Neoclassical and neogothic stone buildings with reliefs, turrets and the coats of arms. Developed as a result of the tragedy. On the night of January 23, 1904, the city was almost completely destroyed by the strongest fire. As well as in other cities of Norway of the House of Ålesund, all were wooden. Surprisingly, but only one person was killed in fire, however more than 10,000 people remained homeless. The architect, the supporter of the Art Nouveau style popular at the time in Europe, was engaged in restoration of the city. Partially the German Kaiser Wilhelm II, liking to have a rest in the neighborhood of the city, financed restoration of the city. Thus, the majority of buildings of the city were built between 1904 and 1907, and turrets, spikes and other interesting architectural details made the city one of the most peculiar cities of Norway and a popular tourist object. Economy. Ålesund is one of the largest and major centers of the Norwegian fishing industry. The city fishery fleet is one of the most modern in Europe. Also in Ålesund and vicinities the furniture industry is developed. There are offices and floor spaces of such möbelproducerande companies as Ekons, Stressless Chair and Stock Company. A serious role in city economy is played by the tourist industry. Ålesund, one of ports to which the tourist ferry of the Hurtigruten Company twice a day comes from Great Britain. From Russia, charter flights in the local airport Vigra will be organized in the summer. In the Museum of Ålesund it is possible to learn how the city before the destructive fire looked and what huge efforts were made by inhabitants trying to extinguish it. Besides the center of an Art Nouveau, Ålesund, which exposition shows use of style of an Art Nouveau in Ålesund, both at construction of buildings, and at interior design and furniture works in the city. In 3 kilometers to the west from Ålesund, the Atlantic Park, one of the largest aquariums of Scandinavia, is located. Here it is possible to see life in the form in which it exists in northern waters of the Atlantic Ocean.
Water in aquariums is downloaded directly from the ocean on the pipeline, therefore fishes in them exist in the habitat.
Daily at 13 o'clock visitors can observe how the diver plunges into the capacity of the biggest aquarium to feed the fish living there, halibuts, ECOD, sea eels and a set of other types.
In the Ethnographic Museum under the open sky, the museum's sunmuir located in 4 kilometers to the east from Ålesund, about 50 historical buildings of the region are kept.
Here it is possible to see boats of Vikings, country dresses, farm buildings, models of rural houses and churches. Sport. The local soccer team, Ålesund, was founded in 1914. The team for the first time got to the Norwegian Premier League in the season of 2003.
New home stadium of team, Color Line Stadium, is open on April 16, 2005 and is approximately in 1 km from the downtown.
The club of support of team is called Stormen and totals about 200 dicks. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.